Hey there, Virgo, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. In this reading, we're going to take a look at past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe would like for you to keep in mind. Also, Virgo, please remember that if someone is strongly energetically connected to you, they may show up in your reading, so take the energies as they resonate. They may be reversible or interchangeable between you and your person. Okay, Virgo, the main energy that you're going to be dealing with this week is the Two of Pentacles. There's a decision that you are weighing here. You're like, should I not? Which path should I pick? We'll see. We'll see what that's about. In your recent past, you get the Four of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Emperor. Energetically, the energy here was available for healing. Possibly within yourself, possibly between you and another person. The available energy was for healing. The problem is I don't see either of you budging and moving in that direction. I'm getting more the energy of, well, they want me, they can come to me. They can, they can make the first move. Now that's how you're showing up on the surface, but underneath, Virgo, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of overthinking about whatever this is. In the current situation, you get the Six of Cups, the Strength, and the Death. There is a divine connection between you and another person that has come to an end. Possibly in the current situation, it's coming to an end, or it has recently come to an end. Either way, this is difficult for you. You're having a bit of a hard time with this ending. But with the Strength card, it's also bringing in a lot of courage and a lot of energy where you're like, oh, I didn't know I could handle this. Oh, I didn't know I had this power within me. So I like seeing that. In the near future, you get the Five of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. There's something here which you're a little bit conflicted about. It could be something that you're thinking about where you can't decide what you should do. And so as you're working through this conflict, you're just waiting. I don't see you moving. I don't see you doing anything. You're just sitting there and overthinking. You get the Nine of Swords in the recent past and the Eight of Swords in the near future. Those are both self-inflicted energies of, I'm just going to sit here and think and think and think and think and think about this. And maybe if I overthink, then I can get to a resolution. Then I can reach a solution. So let's see. Let's clarify. Let's start off by clarifying the Four of Swords in your recent past. See what that's all about for you. The Four of Swords is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Like I said, there's a connection here between you and another person. I feel like this is somebody that you're already familiar with, somebody possibly from your past, where you guys could have tried or wanted to heal this connection. You both had that desire. You both wanted to make it happen. The problem is you were both, or you or them, right? We're showing off as cold, very closed off. And so you guys both cared about each other. You both felt that, we want to make this better, but you guys were both showing up with like your cards held close to your chest and you're like, I don't have feelings. Do you have feelings? No, you don't have feelings either? Oh, okay, cool. Neither of us feel anything. We're not going to tell each other how we feel. But underneath, you both wanted to heal this. You wanted to repair whatever was broken between the two of you. Let's take a look at the Nine of Swords in your recent past and see what's giving you a little bit of overthinking here in the recent past. Well, the Nine of Swords is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Four of Swords again, which you just got, and the Two of Swords. What's keeping you up at night is the fact, or what's making you overthink is the fact that you're like, yeah, but I wanted to heal this. I wanted to make this better. Why didn't it work out? You can't see why, if you had the desire to heal this and they had the desire to heal this, why this didn't work out, why you guys couldn't repair this relationship, why things didn't go the way you wanted them to. There's a bit of confusion here in the recent past where you're like, I came in with good intentions. I think they came in with good intentions. Why the hell did this not work out? There's something you're not seeing here though. And I see you trying to think through it and rationalize your way through it. I don't feel like that's the solution though. But you are a Virgo, so you guys overthink a lot. Let's take a look at the Emperor in your recent past, see what that's about. The Emperor is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Again, in the recent past, you were crystal clear that you had feelings for this person. There's no doubt. You have feelings for them. They have feelings for you. You guys both wanted to make it work. But I see you kind of sitting there, Virgo, and you're like, yeah, I get it. I have feelings. I love this person so very, very much. I want to make things right between the two of us. I want to feel good in my connection with them. but I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just going to sit here, and if they want it, if they wanted it bad enough, they can come. Well, Virgo, I don't know how they feel because this is your reading, but I can see how you feel, and I can see that you understand and you realize what you're feeling, and I can see that you want to make things better with this person. So why are you not doing anything about it? You know, it's kind of like well, if they want to come to me and make things better, then they can. Well, they're not the ones with this energy. Maybe they are. I don't know. You would know better. Let's take a look at the Six of Cups in the current situation. There's something pertaining to a divine connection here. Could be with the same person from your past. Man, dude, you got a lot of aces. All you're missing is the Ace of Cups. You have 3 aces. The energy for a brand new beginning on all fronts was and is available to you, Virgo. The Six of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Wands. You want to start over with this person. You want a new beginning. You want to start again. But you're not, you're kind of like defending it. You're like, why would I want to start again? No, I don't have these feelings. I don't want this person back in my life. This isn't a divine connection. But the cards are telling me that you know that this is what you want. You want to start over. You want to start again. But you're kind of fighting with yourself. You're like, no, I don't. It's almost like you're kind of like 2 personalities where it's like your soul is like, well, this is what you want. And then your mind's like, no, it ain't. All right. Let's take a look at the strength in the current situation. The strength is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. You want to open up to this person. I see this being very difficult for you, Virgo, because you are kind of battling yourself. You have all these feelings. You have this desire to heal this connection. But then on the other hand, you're fighting with yourself because it's your mind and your ego coming into play where it's like, no, I don't feel anything. So it is a little bit difficult for you. And I see you wanting to open up. I see you wanting to communicate with this person. But then as you have that feeling of, okay, I do want to express how I feel. I do want to open up to this person. Your mind comes in and it's like, no, 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 no. You sit there, don't you move, Virgo. You sit there and you think about this. You think about what to say. You think about how this is going to go. You sit and play down all the many scenarios of how this could unfold before you act or before you reach out to this person. You need to overthink the hell out of this. And it's like, well, do you? I know your mind is there to protect you. That's the whole, it wants to protect you against pain, but from what I can see here energetically, all this overthinking is not benefiting you. Let's take a look at the Death in the current situation. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You guys are a divine pair and you're both very grounded. So it could be that you're dealing with another earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The Death is clarified by the Five of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. Whatever came to an end here, I feel like it was a mutual contribution. It wasn't like you completely ended it or they completely ended it, but the both of you are kind of just like, well, there's nothing here to do, so we're going to end this. And the Five of Swords is here to let me know that that's complete and utter bullshit because the both of you know that there's more to do. The both of you still have feelings for each other. The both of you want to come together, but the both of you are just kind of like, oh, well, I guess there's nothing we can do here except for wait. Let's just wait. Let's wait and maybe something will happen. Let's wait and maybe, you know, this whole situation will resolve itself. Again, I don't know about them. Intuitively, I am picking up that whatever emotions you have, they have as well. Because these emotions are way too deep and this is too intricate for this to just be one-sided. It could. I don't feel like it is, though. Let's take a look at the Five of Wands in the near future. Five of Wands, oh, there you are, is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Hermit. There's a little bit of conflict going on internally here for you, Virgo, because you are looking for something stable. You want something long-term. You want something that will go the distance. And you feel like this person is the right person for you. They are somebody that's very attractive. They are someone that's very beautiful. They're confident. Like, you look at them and you're like, yeah, I want you. But because there's drama, because there's a conflict between you and this person, you're having a hard time like moving in that direction or bringing that into fruition. That doesn't take away from how you feel. That doesn't take away from what you want. But you're having a hard time seeing it with this specific person where you're like, I know I want you, but like, why is this not moving? Why are things stuck? Why are things like The energy's just not budging. Let's take a look at the Two of Wands in the near future. There's something that you are waiting for here. Two of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Four of Cups. You're waiting for this person to come in and make you an offer, okay? You want to be happy. You're waiting. It's almost like you're kind of waiting for this happiness that you know is out there, but you can't touch it for some reason. And the reason you can't touch it, Virgo, is because your defense mechanisms are up here in the near future. You're trying to protect yourself and defend yourself against something that may have happened, against potential pain, against potential unhappiness. And it's almost like you're sitting there and you're waiting. You're like, I know that happiness is out there for me. I know it's going to come in. But let me just sit here in my little cocoon and protect myself. And by the way, you sitting in your little cocoon and not acting based on how you feel is not making you super happy. It's just, you're kind of like a little bit bummed out where you're like, oh, come on, happiness. Come in already, you know? Let's take a look at the Eight of Swords in the near future. You got the Eight of Swords in the current situation tied up to you wanting to communicate and open up to this person, but sitting there being like, no, let me overthink this again. Let me play out every single scenario to make sure that this is going to work out how I want it to. Man, there's a lot of waiting for you here, bro. You're killing me. The Eight of Swords is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Sun, and the Five of Wands, which you got in the near future as well. Again, you're overthinking this whole situation. It's almost like you're overthinking your happiness. You're trying to think your way into a feeling, which doesn't make sense. You're trying to think, what is the best path for me to get to a place where I'm happy? And this is bringing in a lot of conflict for you because you keep coming back to the same response where it's like, this person makes me happy, this connection makes me happy, this whatever makes me happy. But there's drama and there's conflict and, you know, things aren't going the way that I expect them to go. And so obviously this person can't be for me, or this can't be the right situation for me. So I have to find something else that makes me happy. But then you're kind of like almost like in a loop where you're like, okay, well, I'm just going to wait for this happiness to come in. And it's like, don't overthink it. Like, happiness is a feeling. Love is a feeling. Your mind is not in charge of feelings. So if you're trying to access a feeling, maybe let your heart do a little bit of the guiding. Oh, Two of Cups flies out, of course. Maybe let your heart do a little bit of the guiding instead of letting your mind take over this whole situation. Give me two more for Virgo for this week, please. From the universe, Virgo. Man, this message could not be any clearer. From the universe, you get the Two of Cups, the King of Pentacles, which is you, the Ace of Swords. You are crystal clear that this is a connection that you want. You know that you have feelings for this person. You know that they have love for you. There's no confusion about what this person and what this connection means to you, okay? No doubt. But your mind is coming in and it's clouding and messing everything up. It's making a mess of things, okay? But if you quiet your mind and you look deep down, you know what this is. You know what this connection is. You know what this person means to you. There's literally like no doubt about it. So, Virgo, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this reading resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. And I will see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Virgo.